Hi guys, welcome to another maths video. Wow, this is a long series, I'm telling you guys. Let's start. Already matrix 5 and this one there's no squaring, don't worry. I will teach you a few different methods. Let's start with multiplication. Now you remember the method I taught one, so let's do that again. Just revise that. 34 into, oops, 36. No, actually, hang on a second. Sorry, guys. Anyways, 78 into 6. Now, usually this would be pretty hard, but I given you a easy method to do it. So what you have to do first, you have to do 6 into this 7 over here, and that equals 42, right? And then there's one digit behind 7, so you put 10 here. Then you do 6 into 8 like this, and then what you get, what you get is 48. Now you just add these two and that's the answer. It's very simple method. So the answer is 468. That's the origin. That's 2 by 1. This is 2 by 1 multiplication. 1 multiplication. Anyways guys, then I also showed you 3 by 1. 3 by 1 multiplication. In this, it's basically the same thing, but there's 3 digits instead. 673 into 9. So then we have to do 9 into 6. You'll get 54. And because there are 2 digits behind 6, you have to put 2 zeros here. Then 9 into 7, which will equal to 63, and 10 because there's a 3 here, and then finally 3 into 9 equals 27. Then you add up all of these. I know it may be a little hard, but what I do is 9 into 6 I'll do, then I'll get 5400, and then I'll do 9 into 7 while holding 54. Then I'll add 630 directly to this. Once I do that, I'll do 3 into 9. So if you find it hard to add all 3 of these together, just add 2 of them and then do the last one. And also this answer is 6057. Yeah, yeah, that's the answer. Then, and it's basically the same for 4 by 1s. Multiplication. It's literally the same thing, just more digits to multiply. Like here, let's say 8546 into 8. Now this is the same method. You just do 8 into 8 first, and you'll get 64, and there are 3 digits, so you have to add 3 zeros to it. Then you do 8 into 5 equals, well, 8 into 5 equals 40, and 2 zeros behind it because there are 2 here. And then we should do 8 into 4 equals 32, and 6 behind it, so 320. And finally we have to do 8 into 6 this here, and you will get 48. Then you don't add any zeros. So the final answer is 68,368. I know it'll be a little hard, but it's much easier than just doing like actual multiplication. Then next, then also I will teach you 2 by 2s and 3 by 2s. Now these are much harder. Multiplication. These are much harder, I'm telling you guys. Like for example, 34 into 36. Now there are like a lot of ways to do this problem and I will show each one. So let's start with the addition method. What is the addition method, you say? Well, if you were, let's say you wanted to do this, right? So you change it to, basically you do 36 into, wait no, brackets 30 plus 4. What this means is that you can just do 36 into 3 first, or 30, and then get that answer, then add 36 into 4. For example, see now 36 into 30 is basically 36 into 3 equals 108 and also 0 behind it, and then you have to add 36 into 4. 36 into 4 is 144. So final answer is 1224. Yeah, 1224. Now the addition method isn't the most common, but it's easiest method. It's like this works on every single one. Next, well, actually then we can do the subtraction method. Here let's type addition method. Now let's do subtraction method. And in this, let's say a number like 88 into 39. So instead of just doing 88 into 30 plus 88 into 9, you can just do you can just turn the 88 into 90. Wait, so what you can do, you turn the 80 into brackets 90 minus 2, and what this means is that actually you can just multiply, oops, 39, right? Or you can also do 88 into 40 minus 1. What this means is you can just do 39 into 9 easy, because you can use this 2 by 1 method. So 39 into 9 is 351. Wait, hang on. 351 and also 0. Then you have to subtract 39 into 2 because it's too much. So 39 into 2 is 78 and you have to subtract 78. I mean, this is easier because all you have to do is a simple subtraction. So do this and you will get 3, 4. Basically what I do here is I subtract the 70 first, and I'll get 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 0, 3, 4, 4, 0, and then I do subtract the 8, so I get 3, 4, 3, 2. That's the answer, and this is the subtraction method. Next is the factorial method, and this one is good because there's no addition or subtraction in it. Or like for example, say you took this number again, 88 into 39. Then what you could do, you can turn the 88 in like you can turn the 39 into 30. No, wait, what am I doing? 13 into 3, because 13 into 3 is equal to 39, right? So you can just do that, which means we can just do 88 into 13, and since that is pretty easy, it's much easier than doing 88 into 39. You can also change 88 into, like, actually you can also do the other way around. You can do it like 11, like you can actually do 39 into 11, 39 into 11 into 8. because 8 into 11 equals 88. So you can just do 39 into 11 using the Levens method. Do you remember the Levens method? You add them and put the number in between. So here it's 39 into 11 equals 429. Oops, 429. And then you can just multiply into this 8. So you can just do a 3 by 1 here. So 429 into 8. So you do 8 into 4 equals 32. You put the 3, 8 into 2 equals 16. So 32, 3, because you add the 1. Then 6 is 72. Oops, this is 4. And 72 plus 6, 3. 2. 3, 4, 3, 2. See, this is another way to do it. Same sum in a different way. It's correct. Both methods work, you can say. Then next, we can use the close together method. Now this is one of my favorite methods because it's so easy. Close together method. Okay, so let's say you wanted to do something like, now for example, you want to do 22 into 23. Then usually this is not that hard, but it's still easier to use the close together method. So what you do, you change this into, like, see, now you will subtract 2 from this one and add that 2 over here, so you will get 20 into 25. And also once this is done, you need to also add, oops, you also need to add 2 into 3 because you added and subtracted. It's basically similar to the squaring method. So you do that, not plus, into 3. So basically this means that when these 2 and this 3 you will take out, you will add it and put it in one of the numbers. The other numbers will be a multiple of 10. And you also need to add that 2 and 2. You also need to multiply this 2 and 3 and add that to the original. So 2 into 25 is 550 plus 0 here. And also you need to add 6 because 2 into 3. So the answer is 506. Let's do another another one like this. Let's do 47 into. By the way, guys, this only works when it's the same tens digit. Like, see, this is 4 and 4. It only works then. So what you should do now? Then you can do 40 into 49 and plus, oops, then plus 7 into 2. Yeah, we can do 7. Basically this means just to 4 into, we can use the subtraction method for 4 into 49. Basically 40 into 50, and that equals to 2000. 2000 minus 40 into 1 equals 1960. So 1960 plus 14 equals 1974. And there we go. That's the answer. There's also one thing similar to the Levens method. Wait, let me get some space here. Let's go back here. And Levens method, you remember, right? It's like, for example, if you get a number like this into 11, then you can just do, oops. Oh wait, this is not similar to, oh, you remember the 5-digit, like this kind of squaring method? Squaring, like, you remember the 5 is equal to 25 and the 2 you have to multiply into 3. You remember that? Well, if you don't remember, I'm gonna tell it quickly. 5 squared will always be 5. Now what squared means is basically it means multiplying into itself. So 5 squared will always equal 25. That means the first part of your answer is always 25. Now the tens digit, you have to multiply into the next, like the digit after it. Like in this case, 2 after 2 is 3, right? So you multiply 2 into 3 and you will get 6. So now what you do, you simply put the 6 and you put the 25 next to it, and that's it. So this method I taught in my first video, and there's a similar thing to it. Like for example, if you wanted to do 23 into 27, you can use this method for it, because both the it only works if both the tens digits are the same and the ones digits sum to 10. Like here 2 and 2 and 3 plus 7 equals 10, so it works. So here you would do 2 into 2 equals 4, and basically 4, and then 3 into 7 equals 21, so 421 you will get. This will work if these two numbers are the same tens digit, and if these both sum to 10, the ones digits. Like another one is 92 into 98. So in this you simply have to do 9 into 9. Oops, what am I saying? Oh yeah, in this one I made a mistake, sorry. You have to multiply into the next number, not 2 into 2. You have to multiply 2 into 3, which means 621. Yeah, so here 9 into 10 equals 90, and 2 into 8 equals 16. So 9016. See, it's gonna work. I'm gonna open the calculator. Hang on a second. Calculator, please. Let's see. So we have to do 92 into 98, and yeah, it works. So yeah, that's like that also works. So basically this one was a multiplication class. You learned how to do 2 by 1s, 3 by 1s, 4 by 1s, 2 by 2s in many different ways, and blah blah blah. These 2 by 2s will be useful for I would recommend you use the factorial method. Factor method, or you can also call it a factor method, because you don't even need to add anything. All you need to do is multiply. Like if you get a big question also, like 426 into 56, you can just change that into, well, let's say 426 you can change to wait, yeah, you can actually do it by 2, but that's not exactly that good, isn't it? Okay. Oh yeah, you can also do by 3. Oh yeah, you can do 71. You can turn 426 into 7, like 71 into, you can into 6, and then you can multiply that into 56 equals 8 into 7. So basically what this would be is, well, no, why did I put the brackets? You don't need the brackets. You can actually do it normally only. So then you can just do 71 into 6 equals 426 into 8, and you can use the 3 by 1 and the 4 by 1 and the 5 by 1 to do this. That's why factorial method is my favorite. And also close together method is very easy, you see. That's it for today, I guess. Bye guys. Hope you had fun in this class. Well, I wouldn't call it a class, it's more of tricks, not actual math class. Bye guys.